Now, we start with differentiation. सबसे पहले the formulas for differentiation. Formula for differentiation: dy dx of a constant is 0. dy dx of x is equal to 1. dy dx of x raised to n is equal to nx raised to n minus 1. dy dx of root x is equal to 1 upon 2 root x. dy dx of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. dy dx of e raised to x is e raised to x. dy dx of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. dy dx of log x is equal to 1 by x. dy dx of sin x is equal to cos x. dy dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. dy dx of tan x is equal to sec square x. dy dx of sec x is equal to sec x tan x. dy dx of cot x is equal to minus cos x square x. dy dx of cosec x is equal to minus cosec x cot x. dy dx of sin inverse x is 1 upon under root of 1 minus x square. dy dx of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. dy dx of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. dy dx of cot inverse x is minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. dy dx of cosec inverse x is minus 1 upon x under root of x square minus 1. dy dx of sec inverse x is 1 upon x under root of x square minus 1. Now, you can take 21st formula as dy dx of x raised to x is x raised to x 1 plus log x. Now, there are going to be two remarks. Okay, we treat them as formula. dy dx of sin square x is 2 sin x cos x, which is nothing but sin 2x. dy dx of cos square x is equal to 2 cos x minus 2 cos x sin x, which is equal to minus sin 2x. So these are the required set of formulas for your whole of differentiation. Now, a lot of formulas. In case if we have missed any formula, obviously we'll be writing those set of formulas. Now when we start with the first question, okay, everyone just pay attention for 2 minutes. When I start with the first question, okay, when I start with the first question, always remember that in case if you are doing any question that is with respect to differentiation, how are we going to differentiate? Now if I take a question, say for example, y is equal to under root of 2x square plus 7x minus 4. ठीक है, 2x square minus 7x plus 7x minus 4. Now when I differentiate with respect to x, differentiating with respect to x, when I differentiate this, my derivative of y is always dy by dx. Remember this, my derivative of y is always going to be dy by dx. Now this looks like a root x function. This looks like a root x function. If you see this looks like a root x function. What is the derivative of root x? 2 root x. So this will become 1 upon 2 root of 2x square plus 7x minus 4 into derivative of whatever is there within the root. Now when I say whatever is there within the root, this will become 2x square plus 7x minus 4. So this will become 1 upon 2 root of 2x square plus 7x minus 4 into, can you tell me what is the derivative of 4x plus 7? Any doubts here? So if I do this first question, now someone tells me what is the derivative of root sine root x. Or we start differentiating from the outer function. सबसे पहले I will take root का derivative, then I will take sine का derivative, then I will take root का derivative again. Now see how I am going to write. This will become dy by dx is equal to, इसका derivative will become, what is root का derivative? 1 upon 2 root of sine root x into derivative of sine root x. Okay, step by step. Pehla we'll derivate this. Now when I tell you to derivate this, see what is going to happen. Therefore, dy by dx will become 1 upon 2 under root of sine root x into, can you tell me what is the derivative of sine? Cos root x into derivative of root x. So this will become 1 upon 2 root sine root x into cos root x into 1 upon 2 root x, which will become cos root x upon 4 cos root x upon 4 root x into root of sine root x. Have you guys understood this? This is सबसे पहले root का derivative, then whatever is there within the root, we'll be taking उसका derivative. Now if I take a next question, say for example my question looks something like y is equal to sine of cos of tan x. As I told you, we always start differentiating from the outer function. Now when I tell you सबसे पहले outer function मतलब I'll derivate sine, then I'll derivate cos, then I'll derivate tan. So this will become dy by dx is equal to, this will become cos of tan x into d by dx of cos tan x. ठीक है, step by step I'm going. So this will become cos of tan x into, what is cos का derivative? Minus sine tan x. Very good. into d by dx of tan x. Anybody has any doubts here? And now when I differentiate this further here, so this will become dy by dx is equal to cos of tan x, cos of tan x. This will become minus, so I'll take minus outside. पहले यहाँ पे into minus sine of tan x into tan x is sec square x. Therefore, my final answer would be minus sec square x into sine of tan x into cos of tan x. Have you guys understood this? Now, there are two things which are not formulas, but we treat them as formulae. Now, what are the two things? सबसे पहले है product rule, and the formula for product rule is first term into derivative of second term plus second term into derivative of first term. And the next formula is d by dx of u by v is equal to v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v, the whole upon v square. So these are a set of formulae along with u, v and u into v. This is when people talk about chain rule. So this is chain rule. You take this as u and then you derivative. You take this entire thing as u and then you take this as v, and you can solve it separately. But always remember, you start from the outer function. पहले root का derivative, फिर sin का derivative, root x. देखो, पहले root का derivative, फिर sin का derivative, फिर root x का derivative. In the same sum, पहले sin का derivative, फिर cos का derivative, फिर tan का derivative. And this is how you are supposed to proceed with these kind of sums. Have you guys understood this? But if I have to choose a question, say for example, where I will be doing u upon v or u into v, so you have to be very careful with the calculation. Now, for example, if I have a question, say for example, y is equal to log of tan x by 2. Y is equal to log of tan x by 2. I know that y ka derivative is dy by dx. Can you tell me what is log ka derivative? 1 upon. So what will be log tan x by 2? 1 upon tan x by 2 into derivative of what? Tan x by 2. Derivative of tan x by 2, which will become 1 upon tan x by 2 into sec square x by 2 into derivative of x by 2, which will become cos x by 2 upon sin x by 2 into 1 upon cos square x by 2 into half. Now this entire term and this square gets cancelled. I am left with 1 upon 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 1 upon sin x, which is nothing but cosec x. Because 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 is nothing but sin x ka formula. This is the half angle, and the answer ultimately becomes is equal to cosec x. Now, if I take a sum, y is equal to sin square x upon 1 plus cos square x. Now, I know this is u upon v. So, step number 1. I know this is the formula for u upon v. So, if you go for u upon v, this is the formula that we are going to use, u upon v. V derivative of u minus u derivative of v, the whole upon v square. So, now when I proceed with this sum here, it's going to be like this. V into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v, the whole upon 1 plus cos square x the whole square. So if I simplify this further, this will become 1 plus cos square x. Now, again, if you pay attention here, the derivative of sine square x is sine 2x. The derivative of cos square x is minus sine 2x. So what we are going to do is, the whole idea for knowing the formula is, it makes your life easy. So now, sine square x will become sine 2x, okay, minus sine square x. Derivative of cos square x is minus sine 2x, the whole upon 1 plus cos square x the whole square. Now I know that if I take sine 2x common, I am left with 1 plus cos square x plus sine square x the whole upon 1 plus cos square x the whole square, which is nothing but 1 plus 1 becomes 2, 2 sine 2x upon 1 plus cos square x the whole square. So basic understanding, all the formulas, all the shortcuts have been given. So you have to understand that if I take something common, now if there is nothing to prove, अगर सिर्फ बोला है कि simplify this, so all you have to do is simplify and you can leave it here. And you have to just make sure that the u upon v and u into v का formula is safe. We already know that sine square x का derivative is 2 sin x cos x, that is sine 2x. We already know cos square x का derivative is minus sine 2x. ठीक है? In the same way, if I proceed with another question, because this is just solving, a calculus just allows you to keep solving the sums without taking any extra additional effort. Say for example, my question is y is equal to under root of 1 minus cos 2x upon 1 plus cos 2x. Now we know that 1 minus cos 2x का formula is 2 sin square x. 1 plus cos 2x का formula is 2 cos square x. Now if I substitute here, this will become y is equal to under root of 2 sin square x upon 2 cos square x, which will become y is equal to under root of tan square x. So y is equal to tan x and dy by dx is equal to sec square x. But if I change the question a little bit, now how will I change? See this. Okay, ध्यान दो. Y is equal to tan inverse of under root of 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos x. 1 minus cos 2x upon 1 plus cos 2x. Okay, same question. I'm just tilting the question a little, changing the question a little bit. So this will become y is equal to tan inverse of, what is the formula for 1 minus cos 2x? 2 sin square x. What is the formula for 1 plus cos 2x? 2 cos square x. So this will become 2 sin square x upon 2 cos square x. ये निकला, which will become y is equal to tan inverse of root of tan square x. So y is equal to tan inverse of tan x. What is tan inverse of tan x? X. Tan inverse of tan x is x. And if tan inverse of tan x is x, what is dy by dx? Is equal to 1. Okay. Inverse trigonometric function, we know that tan inverse of tan x is x, cos inverse of cos x is x, tan inverse of tan x is x. Now, in place of this, if I have this question, 1 plus sine 2x upon 1 minus sine 2x. Now we know that 1 plus sine 2x का formula is cos x plus sin x the whole square, and 1 minus sine 2x is cos x minus sin x the whole square. So my question will become y is equal to under root of cos x plus sin x the whole square upon cos x minus sin x the whole square, which is nothing but y is equal to cos x plus sin x upon cos x minus sin x. Now remember this, whenever you have cos plus sin, cos minus sin, whenever you have cos x plus sin x, the same pattern if you have, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to divide throughout by cos x. Now if I divide throughout by cos x, I will get y is equal to 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x, which is the formula for tan pi by 4 plus x. And the derivative of tan pi by 4 plus x is sec square pi by 4 plus x. Now if I do d by dx of pi by 4 plus x, what would be my answer? What is the derivative of pi by 4? 0. And derivative of x is 1. So into 1, so that's why we can just write sec square pi by 4 plus x. But again, like this question, if I take the same question in the same manner, y is equal to tan inverse of 1 plus sin 2x upon 1 minus sin 2x. See, I have solved the entire thing. So till here, it's going to be the same. So see what is going to happen. This will become tan inverse of tan pi by 4 plus x. Guys, what is tan inverse of tan pi by 4 plus x? Pi by 4 plus x, because tan inverse of tan x is x. So this will become pi by 4 plus x. And can you tell me what is the derivative here? The derivative is 1. So we have done two sums without inverse trigonometric function, and two sums along with the trigonometric functions, and we have seen the difference. Since here the trigonometry exists, my answer is in terms of sec. Again, the trigonometry exists, my answer in terms of sec. Since there is an inverse, tan inverse of tan x becomes x, which is in derivative of x is 1. Here also, tan inverse of tan pi by 4 plus x is pi by 4 plus x. Derivative of pi by 4, because it is a constant, it is 0, and derivative of x is going to be 1. Have you guys understood this? Anybody has any doubts here? Now, depending on how the question is, okay, now we change and manipulate the question accordingly. सबसे पहले, imagine my question is this: y is equal to 4 log sec x to the base 2, okay, minus 9 log tan x to the base 3. So what I am going to do here is, I will start the question like this: y is equal to 2 square log sec x to the base 2 minus 3 square log tan x to the base 3. So y is equal to 2 raised to log sec square x to the base 2 minus 3 log tan square x to the base 3. Therefore, y is equal to sec square x minus tan square x. Because whenever this base and this base is same, the entire term gets eliminated and I am left with sec square x. Whenever this base and this base is same, this entire term gets eliminated and I am left with tan square x. And I also know that sec square x minus tan square x is equal to 1. Therefore, dy by dx is going to be 0. Have you guys understood this? Anybody has any doubts? And we'll end with a sum where the question is log of, since it's an open-ended question, log of sin x cos x into tan x. Okay. Now this here we have to use the property of log ABC. What is the property of log ABC? It will become log A plus log B plus log C. And now when I differentiate this, can you tell me what will be the answer for log sin x? 1 by sin x into what is the derivative of sin x, guys? Cos x plus 1 upon cos x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x and plus 1 upon tan x into sec square x, and here I will get cot x minus tan x. Sec square x, if I reduce, you can basically, don't reduce it, just write cot x into sec square x, and this is your dy by dx. So this is basic understanding of your differentiation. Start writing. So pause kar do. Now, y is equal to sine inverse of 2x plus 1. Now we know that the derivative of sine inverse x is 1 upon under root of 1 minus x square into d by dx of 2x plus 1, which will become nothing but 2 upon under root of 1 minus 2x plus 1 the whole square. Basically sine inverse का formula. Next question is, if I solve this, y is equal to cos inverse of root cos x. So my derivative will become, derivative of cos inverse is minus 1 upon under root of 1 minus root cos x the whole square into d by dx of root cos x, which will become minus 1 upon root of 1 minus cos x into 1 upon 2 root of cos x into d by dx of cos x into d by dx of cos x. And my final answer will be minus 1 upon root of 1 minus cos x into 1 upon 2 root of cos x, and derivative of cos x is minus sin x, तो इसको प्लस कर देंगे एंड यहाँ पे कर देंगे into sin x. So actually you can write it like this. इसको माइनस यहाँ पे एंड यहाँ पे माइनस दे देंगे, तो my answer will become sin x upon 2 root of cos x into root of 1 minus cos x. Okay. Now, if I have a question like this, y is equal to cos inverse of sin x. So you can directly put the formula, or to make it easy, I can write it as cos inverse of cos of pi by 2 minus x, because cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Cos inverse और cos निकल जाएगा. I am left with y is equal to pi by 2 minus x. So can you tell me what is dy by dx, guys? What is dy by dx? Minus 1. Simple. Acha, you can directly put the formula. You will get the same answer. If you put the formula, you will get the same answer. So there is no problem. You will exactly get the answer as minus 1. Okay. Now, if the question comes like this, y is equal to tan inverse of sin x upon 1 plus cos x. According to the half angle formula, गलती से भी don't use the tan inverse x का formula. If you use tan inverse x का formula, it will become too lengthy, and उसके बाद you will have to do u upon v also. Piece of advice: use half angle, where my sin x का formula will become 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2, and 1 plus cos x का formula is 2 cos square x by 2. So this will become y is equal to tan inverse of under root of, y is equal to tan inverse of 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 upon 2 cos square x by 2. यहाँ पे मेरा 2, यहाँ पे मेरा 2 निकल गया. This entire cos and this entire cos gets cancelled. So I am left with y is equal to tan inverse of tan x by 2, which is x by 2, and dy by dx will become half. Any problem here? If I change the same question a little bit, say for example, I'm just changing this question a little bit. Now, look at this question. Look at this question. Look at this question. Look at this question. It's the same question with tan inverse. It's the same with tan inverse, where we are not even using tan inverse का formula. We are not using tan inverse का, हम लोगों ने derivative नहीं किया tan inverse को. So we can take a question where एक और ले लेते हैं. चलो, we'll do one more question. Y is equal to tan inverse of 1 plus cos x upon 1 minus cos x upon sin x. 1 minus cos x upon sin x. Now I have written the formula for 1 plus cos x. So what I'll do is I'll write the formula for 1 minus cos x, which is 2 sin square x by 2, which will become y is equal to tan inverse of 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2 upon 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. This 2 gets eliminated, this sin and this gets eliminated. I am left with y is equal to tan inverse of tan x by 2, y is equal to x by 2, and dy by dx is equal to half. Just do the comparison. Okay. 1 plus, in place of 1 plus I have put 1 minus. I have solved the sum and I've got exactly the same answer. Here I have put sin x ka formula. This is 1 minus cos x and this is 1 plus cos x ka formula.
Cos x by 2. And here also already with that cos x by 2. That's the formula. Sin x a half angle formula.
Huh. 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. That's a half angle ka formula. Next. Now think of it as the next 3 sums that I'm going to write are one of the most important sums for initial before we start the types. Question number 1. Cos inverse of 3 cos x minus 4 sin x upon 5. Next question. Y is equal to sine inverse of 4 sin x, 4 cos x plus 5 sin x upon root 41. And the next question is y is equal to cos inverse of 3 cos x minus 2 sin x upon root 41. Sorry, upon root 13. Can anyone tell me what is the similarity between all the 3 terms? There is one similarity between all the 3 terms.
Sin x in the bracket.
Denominator is a right angle triangle ka squares. 3 square plus 4 square is 5 square. 5 square is nothing but root of 5 square is
25.
25 ka root is 5. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 25 plus 16 is root 41. I've got root 41. 9 plus 4 is 13 becomes root 13. So, and you're going to take a decision depending on what trigonometric term, inverse trigonometric term is outside. बाहर cos inverse है, try to make the अंदर का bracket as a formula for cos. In the second example, बाहर sin inverse है, try to make this as sin. And here there is cos inverse, try to make this as cos. How? Pay attention. In this, I'll write let 3 by 5 is equal to cos alpha. 4 by 5 is equal to sin alpha. Now this is the assumption. Now I have to check whether the assumption is right or wrong. So I check ki what is the answer for cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, which will become 16 plus 9 upon 25. So the answer is 1. Therefore my assumption is correct. Have you guys understood this? So since my assumption is correct, I will write y is equal to cos inverse of cos alpha cos x minus sin alpha sin x, which is cos inverse of, this is the formula for cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, which is cos of A plus B. Therefore y is equal to, what is cos inverse of cos alpha plus x? Alpha plus x, and the derivative will become 1. We'll start everything again. Same method. There is sign here, so I will try to make sin A plus B or sin A minus B. Since it's a plus sign, I know I have to make sin A plus B. So I'll write let 4 by root 41 is equal to sin alpha. 5 by root 41 is equal to cos alpha. Let me check if my assumption is correct or not. So I will do sin square alpha plus cos square alpha, which will become 16 plus 25 upon 41, which is 1. Since the answer has become 1, matlab my assumption is correct. Therefore y is equal to sin inverse of sin alpha cos x plus cos alpha sin x, which is nothing but y is equal to sin inverse of sin of alpha plus x, which is y is equal to alpha plus x. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 1. Have you guys understood this? Anybody has any problem here? And the last also, again the same method we do. I'll try to make this as cos inverse ka formula. So what I will do is take let 3 by root 13 is equal to cos alpha 2 by root 13 is equal to sine alpha. Then I'll have to check sine square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 9 plus 4 by 13, which is equal to 1. Therefore, this will become y is equal to cos inverse of cos alpha cos x minus sine alpha sine x. Therefore, y is equal to cos inverse of cos alpha plus x. Therefore, y is equal to alpha plus x. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 1. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 1. And this is in this all the three methods. Whatever we have done is exactly the same depending on which trigonometric function is outside. Has everybody understood this? Anybody has any doubts here? Now, since we are doing trigonometry, imagine this is my question. Now remember, if you want to directly use the formula, it is going to be a little tedious thing for you. But रूट के अंदर तुम लोग के पास है 1 minus x square, and since we know we have 6 trigonometric terms, sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, sec x, cos x. If you ever get confused, try to substitute 1 by 1. 6 ही है, 7वां है ही नहीं, 6 ही है तो एक एक करके स्टार्ट करो. लेट्स स्टार्ट विद साइन. बाहर का प्रॉब्लम नहीं. इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट sin x, x की जगह sin थीटा, what will the term become inside? 1 minus sin square theta. Do we have a formula for 1 minus sin square theta?
Yes.
What is it?
Cos square.
Matlab my substitution is correct. Now some people say let's take tan. There is no formula for 1 minus tan square theta. But we have a formula for 1 plus tan square. So remember, when people say that substitution is difficult, I am telling you there are only 6 trigonometric terms. Ek ek karke, if you don't get the answer, just substitute 1 by 1 and you will get the answer. So let's start with this. See what I'm going to do. Let x is equal to sin theta. Guys, तो theta क्या हो जाएगा? Sin inverse x. Anybody has any doubts here? Now guys, if I substitute this here, what will y become? Sin inverse of 2 sin theta into root of 1 minus sin square theta.
Sin inverse, right? Theta sin inverse. Theta is equal to sin inverse x. So,
But x is sin theta, no?
yeah.
So y is equal to sin inverse of 2 sin theta cos theta. Therefore, y is equal to sin inverse of sin theta. Therefore, y is equal to theta.
So sin
Sin 2 theta. Therefore, y is equal to theta. Therefore, theta y is equal to 2 sin inverse x. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 2 upon under root of 1 minus x.
So can you explain the y is equal to 2 theta? How did you sin inverse? Should it? Oh. No.
Any doubts? Has everybody understood this? ठीक है. If you have understood this, you have to tell me next term का how will I solve this? Y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus 25x square upon 1 plus 25x square. This looks like the formula for 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. देखो, I know the cos 2 theta का formula is 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Now do the comparison. Very good. I will take let 5x is equal to tan theta. So guys, what will be theta? Tan inverse of 5x. Very good. So y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, which is nothing but y is equal to cos inverse of cos 2 theta. Cos inverse of cos 2 theta. Just see the similarity. So this will become y is equal to 2 theta. Therefore, y is equal to 2 cos inverse of 5x. Here we go. Tan inverse. Tan inverse of 5x. See this. Have you guys understood this? And now if I differentiate, guys, so dy by dx will become 2 into 1 upon 1 plus 5x the whole square into, guys, what is the derivative of 5x? 5. So can you tell me what is the final answer? 10 upon 1 plus 25x square. Do you guys understand this? Anybody has any problem here? And we are following the same pattern repeatedly, where I just need to understand how good are my concepts with respect to trigonometric functions. ITF is only there to eliminate it. That's it. The rule of ITF is just there to eliminate, and you're not supposed to do anything about it. Now, if I take this question, guys, y is equal to tan inverse of 6x upon 1 minus 8x square. Now, if you remember in ITF, if I write it like this, pay attention everyone, tan inverse of 4x plus 2x upon 1 minus 4x into 2x. This looks like which formula? Can anyone tell me? Tan inverse of a plus b upon 1 minus ab is equal to tan inverse a plus tan inverse of b. Now, does this look like the same formula? If you remember in ITF, we had done the formulas where tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus x square. So, what is this formula? Can anyone tell me what will I write here? Y is equal to tan inverse of 4x plus tan inverse of 2x. Now, guys, let's differentiate this. So, dy by dx will become 1 upon 1 plus 4x the whole square into 4 plus 1 upon 1 plus 2x the whole square into 2. So what is the final answer? 4 upon 1 plus 16x square plus 2 upon 1 plus 4x. Did you guys understand this? Tan का formula है. Tan a plus b is tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. The only thing is it comes in inverse. That we had done in the 11th grade. Tan a plus b, tan a minus b. The same is for inverse also. Did you guys understand this? Anybody has any doubts here? No. If someone has given this question, y is equal to tan inverse of a cos 6 plus b sin x, a cos x minus b sin x upon a sin x b cos x plus a sin x. Anyone tell me how can I proceed with this sum? Tan inverse. Just tell me one thing that we should be doing in this sum. Anybody? Divided by cos x. Why?
You let a minus b tan theta upon b plus a tan theta.
1 minus tan theta for 1 plus tan theta.
Now remember this. In all the tan और tan inverse formula अब तक जितना भी tan या tan inverse formula है, there's one similarity. Can anyone tell me what is the similarity?
Brackets in the tan.
In all the tan formula, denominator का first term is always 1. In all tan formulas, whatever sin 2x, cos 2x, tan 2x, tan 3x, tan a plus b, tan a minus b, tan inverse, any formula for tan, the denominator का first term should always be
1.
so the denominator का first term is not 1.
Divide by b cos.
So I will divide the numerator and denominator by b cos x. I will divide the numerator and denominator by b cos x. So this will become y is equal to tan inverse of, if I divide a cos x by b cos x, I will get a by b minus tan x upon 1 plus a by b tan x. And guys, look at this and look at this. It's exactly the same. सिर्फ एक change रहेगा. यहाँ पे रहेगा minus because ऊपर minus है. So what will this become? It will become y is equal to tan inverse of a by b minus tan inverse of tan x. So this will become y is equal to tan inverse of a by b minus x. चलो, tell me the derivative of tan inverse of a by b. 1 upon
1 upon 1 plus x square.
a by b the whole square into dy dx of are you okay a by b? Sure. चलो. Derivative of tan inverse of a by b is 0 because it's a constant because there is no x value. So what is the derivative of x?
Minus 1.
Okay. Now, after this you can start writing tan inverse of 5 minus x upon 6x square minus 5x minus 3. 6x square minus 5x minus 3. Yes, 5 minus x. Perfect question. Tell me the first step.
Divide by 6.
Now, if you divide by 6x square, your numerator becomes very irritating. You will get 5 by 6x square minus 1 by 6x upon 1 minus 5 by 6x minus 3. So, see, there it was easy to divide the numerator and denominator by the first term of the denominator. There are two ways of getting 1. या तो divide करो या तो add और subtract करो. If I add and subtract, pay attention. अगर denominator में मैंने add और subtract किया तो see what will this become? 1 plus 6x square minus 5x minus 4. Did you understand? I added 1 and I subtracted 1. So if I subtracted 1, minus 3 minus 1 became what? Do you guys understand this? Now, this is a quadratic equation. So let's find the factors. 6x square minus 5x minus 4 is nothing but 6x square plus 3x बराबर ना minus 8x minus 4 which is 3x 2x plus 1 minus
Two.
4 2x plus 1, which is 2x plus 1 and 3x minus 4. Did you guys understand this? Any doubts here? Now, as you guys said, 3x minus 4, 2x plus 1 and 3x minus 4. चलो ऐसे लिख लेते हैं. So denominator is sorted. Denominator is taken care of. So let me write it. Tan inverse of 1 plus 2 3x plus 4 2x 3x minus 4 and 2x plus 1. Can you tell me how will I write the numerator? See, that is AB. और नीचे प्लस है तो ऊपर क्या आना चाहिए? A minus B. तो किसको किससे माइनस करेंगे तो I'll get 5 minus x. 2x plus 1 minus 3x minus 4. Did you guys understand this? So what is the formula? Answer क्या रहेगा बताओ? Tan inverse of 2x plus 1. Y, huh? This is y. Minus
Tan inverse of 3x minus 4.
3x minus 4. And guys, if I differentiate this, 1 upon 1 plus 2x plus 1 the whole square into 2 minus 1 upon 1 plus 3x minus 4 the whole square into 3. So my final answer is 2 upon 1 plus 2x plus 1 the whole square, 3 upon 1 plus 3x minus 4 the whole square. Have you guys understood this? We'll be starting with the types from Monday.